There is a pipe inserted here. Now I have to breathe oxygen through it. Inside of the village feels a bit scary. When I reach the banks of the Ganga, feel no fear. At that moment, my courage grows even stronger. If I catch fish, I feel happy, but if I don't, I go home grumbling and annoyed.
Here, there are 7 of us. 7 fishermen. Fishing is our livelihood. ঠান্ডার সময় বলে আমরা দুইজনা নামি। During the mild season, only 2 of us go to catch small, tiny baby fish. Wilson and I catch those baby fish.
Around 11 o'clock to 11:30 p.m. we left home. The 2 of us went to cast nets for hillside. The water was very low and nothing was visible from the bank. I climbed down to the boat and stuck in the dock. Another boat was tied up in the dock, fishing with oil and chemicals, catching prawns. They had 2 baskets in their hands. The canoes were right above us. I told him I'd go first to spread the net, then you come. But looking at them, I asked, who are you? What are you doing here? Why are you fishing with oil and chemicals? And then they beat me to death.
He was cut here.
Was a lot of blood coming out?
Yeah. This part was slashed open and hanging, his nose. He was in such a condition that one couldn't even look at him. Even I couldn't bear to see it.
There is a pipe inserted here. Now I have to breathe oxygen through it.
They took him to the hospital. He was given tetanus there. Then they took him to Baharampur.
How many days was he hospitalized?
Around 7 days.
I didn't find Swasthya Sathi card useful.
How much money was spent on the treatment?
Roughly 80 to 90,000 rupee.
Roughly 80 to 90,000. How did you manage to get this money?
Samudha provided the money.
That was a horrifying scene. This part of his face was hanging down. You wouldn't even recognize him by his face. Even the doctors at Kaligange Hospital who were there at that moment were trembling. I said, it's okay, you don't need to do anything. Just make arrangements so we can take him away. I spoke with the doctor in Baharampur. We took him there and they admitted him that very night. Then they operated 3 times on the same area. After that, slowly, he received treatment from the medical college.
How many days was he in that condition?
For about 3 to 4 months, I couldn't work or do anything.
He stayed at home for 1 month.
At that time, how did you manage your income?
How could we manage? Anyway, we were just getting by.
I had to borrow to survive. What else could we do? Later, I had to keep working to repay the debt. একটা খাটিয়ার উপরে 4টি পেট for one job, 4 meals. My livelihood comes entirely from the Ganga. Today we earned 2000 rupees, yesterday only 200. কালকে 200 টাকা হলো। I have to calculate this money in average so that my daily earning is around 400 to 450 rupees.
Now it will decrease. You won't get more than 200, 250 or 300 rupees. It's only after February, March that hilsa becomes available, then it's a bit better. And in the rainy season, the big fish appear. The largest fish I caught was 57 kilos.
57 kilos, which one?
Bigar. I'm 55 kilos and the fish is 57 kilos. If I could reach at market a little bit earlier, then I will earn more. I'm taking it to Toto, but Toto won't even deliver it to the market. It's hanging on both sides, and everyone in road asking for taking photos, taking picture after picture. I delayed 3 hours.
Earlier we used to get good fish. But now because of oil and electric currents, the fish there are disappearing completely.
Earlier, selling 10 kilos of fish gave us enough income to live well. But now, even if we catch 500-gram fish, we make same amount of money. But catching 500-gram fish itself has become difficult.
Where will the fish come from? They've already killed them earlier. When the fish are spawning their eggs, that's when they hit them with the electric current.
The thing that's causing the biggest damage recently is catching prawns using poisonous oil. They take only 1 to 2 kilos of prawns and leave. But later, when we go during the day, we find plenty of fish lying dead on the bank. And in that place, not even insects go near them.
In the middle of the Ganga, there used to be a village. From this side of the river to the other side, there was an entire village.
It's been about 14 to 15 years now since we moved from this side of the river to that side.
Where was your village?
Right there by the Ganga, the river water was our village.
The Ganga's water was the village itself? Oh, so that means your land, property and papers, they were all from here?
Yes, but how will we have them? The papers exist. Where will we find the land? The land is underwater. And then we'd have to farm in the water.
Once, the houses and buildings there were at least 50 to 60 meters away from the Ganga. But now those houses are completely underwater.
Our land has broken away here. It's breaking on that side and forming on this side. Those lands on the other bank are actually ours.
Is this your own land?
No, it's not our own land.
Then what is it?
This has emerged from the erosion of the Ganga.
That means the Ganga used to be here before?
Yes, the Ganga was here.
Over the years, the Ganga has gradually shifted toward our side. There was a time when it flowed from this side to that side. Now it's shifting back and our bank is being eroded again.
Work worth 2 lakh rupees is being done for just 50,000. When the water rises, they throw away the sandbags and leave. During the rainy season, if you want to work on the Ganga, every task now has to be done properly. Then stuffs will be done in right way. And in the rainy season, the embankment overflows. Then what will happen to the work? They've left sandbags wherever, and the soil is being eroded, carried away by the flood waters.
Is there no initiative from the government to stop the erosion?
There has been some initiative. In some years, work has been done for 100 meters, 150 meters or so.
In the last election, around 5 lakh rupees came in.
And some years you can see some results, and in other years, nothing at all.
I've heard about the work. A lot of money has been spent, but no one even supervises that work.
The embankment was built, but then we saw its face break apart. Out of it, 30 meters, then another 20 meters collapsed and was lost. If they rebuild it properly, it won't break again.
And those sandboats are going stolen sand. It happens every month. If you call, the police will come immediately, but they won't do anything.
When the water becomes stagnant here, it spreads over this area and the embankment is built on top. That's why this soil is soft, while the rest is hard and suitable for farming.
There was a lot of damage. The houses and property were washed away.
There are a few days left. I will sell the cow. But the problem now is the house. We need to build the toilet and bathroom. There's no money. In the morning, we sell the fish at the market and then eat and drink. We only buy what's in the ration, and we don't buy rice except the coarse kind. We don't eat fine rice. If that village still existed today, would we be living like this? Would our houses still be intact? No one can say what will happen in the future, whether it will remain or not.